Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. You already know this is the Average Servant, and today I want to talk about another fable from the Bible. One of the fables from the Bible that people like to say is that there were three wise men who came to see baby Jesus for Christmas. That's false, okay? And now you guys, you go off with that story. You got the three wise men and Christmas, and you're doing plays and all that kind of stuff. You don't even know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're doing. You're following false Christianity, okay? Christianity is paganism. The root of Christianity is paganism, not Judaism, which is the worship of Judea, our God, our Elohim. We're moving on now. If you want to know the real story, you got to go to Matthew chapter 2. It says, "Now after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, in the days of Herod the king, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he who has been born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east, and we have come to worship him." So the kings came, and they go to Herod first, because they're like, hey, where is king at? Where's this king? We saw his star, we can worship him with y'all as well. But see, Herod, he was keeping the Nazarenes under oppression. So there would not be no worshiping of a star. So he took them to the back, had a secret meeting with them because they were witches, warlocks. So he had a secret meeting with them, and they were supposed to go in the name of Herod and go find Jesus and do God knows what, right? So, God leads them, the star, God, everything happens for God's purpose. We all know that. So these three magical wizards finally get to King Jesus. Let me tell you one thing. By the time they make it to him, I always knew that Jesus was kicking a rock by the time they got to him. He was not a baby, because Satan does not have the same timeline as God. So about time, they actually saw the star in the sky. They actually made it to Jesus. Jesus was not a baby. Jesus was, kicking a rock dang there. So when he saw Joseph, Mary, and the baby, these warlocks, they actually bowed down to them and came to Christ, because a dream came to them. Because when you was in the area of Jerusalem, Judea, all that kind of stuff like that, there was a horrible area to run because God ran that area. And even the Roman Empire, who was over that area, they always often had dreams and stuff like that. Even when it came to killing Jesus, it was very hard on those people because God was coming in their dreams to warn them that you shouldn't do it, and he was still going against it, and that's why the kingdom was coming down. All right, so now what they don't say is that after the kings, found out that, look, this ain't no game to be playing with. This is a real king. This is God's son. This is God. You know what I'm saying? We got to go. They went a whole different way so Herod wouldn't even find them, right? So when Herod got the news that the magical warlocks were not coming back, especially with Jesus' head, he said, you know what? Kill every child. How old? 2 and under. If he was a baby, why did he order 2-year-olds? That's what I'm saying. Y'all cannot listen to people when they tell y'all Bible stories without reviewing it yourself and without testing that spirit. You have to take everything they tell you with a grain of salt, and you got to test the stuff yourself, because the Bible was, rewritten, made over, stuff like that. And you could just tell a false story. A false story. You have to know that God is greater than them. Because the story of the wise men try to tell you they kept up with God. Oh, we followed the star, we saw baby Jesus. Yeah, right. We all know that God hides his special people. God hides his prophets. God hides his servants. He protects them, all that kind of stuff. He brings them out when he wants to. That's what God does. So stop letting these people lie to y'all. Holler.